Hello, I am Damien, and I am Gamien, and this is Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. A metroidvania sort of game, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I hope I am, because that's the kind of game I'm feeling. Based on, a side story thing or whatever, towards the Record of Lodoss War anime at least. Probably also manga, probably also possibly even light novel. If not light novel, straight up novel. I'm not sure. I meant to do a little bit more research to the introduction for those who don't know, but I forgot and ran out of time. But I can at least tell you that, as far as I recall, Record of Lodoss War is basically it is a D&D anime without being D&D, because it is, if I'm not mistaken, based on a D&D campaign that the author, the writer or whatnot, ran and or played, and I'm not sure which one of those he was, if he was the DM or not, but yeah. And then, that got adapted into, a story of some variety, and then that, eventually became an anime and everything, and yeah. It is a very, very AD&D feeling. If you ever watch it. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not, doesn't feel like a newer anime, but yeah. And then they made a game based on it. So, eventually. At this point, finally. I think there are other games based on it as well, just, back in the old console days. This is a newer one. And I wanted to play it because I like Metroidvanias, and I'm interested in Record of Lodoss War, but I'd never actually watched it. There were once 6 brave souls who gathered on the great island of Lodoss. I think it's Lodoss? I wish I paid attention, because the biggest thing I was waiting for was to actually watch the anime, and then I did. But now I don't remember Lodoss or Lodoss. Lodoss. Probably Lodoss. Anyway. They fought against evil and brought peace back to Lodoss. The only woman among them fell in love with one of the brave souls and swore her eternal love. Their love continued to grow as the years passed. I believe they missed a word there, but maybe I missed it. The cold wind blows on. A single bird flies against the wind. The wind rattles the branches of the trees. Her name is Deedlit. She awakens. Stage 1. It's in stages? Okay. Perhaps not a Metroidvania, then. Huh? I must have fallen asleep. ... triple dot. Always. Where am I? It feels familiar, but I don't know this place. I'm going to have to look around. Press X to... Right, yeah, X isn't... not PlayStation control, it's Xbox control. So press X to swing your sword. Press together the direction to swing in that direction. Press A to jump. The height of your jump depends on how long you hold A. Press right trigger to backdash. Or dash backwards. Press menu button to check your map and status and to swap equipment. Okay, maybe... Okay, yeah. The stage 1 thing confused me, but I guess it is. You can kind of see the map right there. It is some variety of similar to Metroidvania at the very least. You can also change game and controller settings and check the manual. Who would do that? The enemy status screen shows their attributes, such as strength and weaknesses. There are 7 attributes: water, fire, wind, earth, wood, light, and dark, with 1 through 3 signifying weakness and 4 through 6 signifying strength. Okay. Well, we have a rapier. This is probably what they were talking about with the monster list, yeah. We haven't fought anything, so we don't know. We fight properly with a rapier. We stab. Of course I'm gonna go left. Oh, wait. That's a neat effect. I think that was something that I could also turn off from the options if I really wanted to, but I didn't want to. So I feel like you can tell very much through her run cycle that this is very much someone's like, we like Symphony of the Night. With that heckin' flowing cape, her pauldrons are much smaller than they are in Lodoss War, though. Hold down and press A to slip through thin floors. Okay. Okay. Super stab a goblin. Get a goblin club. To equip the new weapon, press the button. Okay, well, it is less agile, but it is much stronger. How strange. I don't normally use this, yet it feels so light. Ooh. I'm gonna double swing off with it, though. Because, like, with the rapier, it was just... I mean, it's just stabby. With the Goblin Club, it's a little slower. It did feel a bit slower. But, you get a two-swing. Neat. So they are weak to wind and, I'm assuming, is light. As you can see. Oh, a wolf. Weak to fire. Strong against wind. Oh, we can attack up and down as well. That's very good to know. Sure. Item get. Sylph, the Spirit of Wind. Sylph, Spirit of Wind is at your command. Press and hold A while controlling Sylph to hover. While hovering, you can use the directional button to ascend to some extent as well. You cannot hover above areas where there is no ground below. When hovering, you can use the directional button to move to some extent, but you will freeze in place when you press the right trigger. This can be used to attack in a specific direction without moving. A Sylph in a place like this? Help me, old friend! Yeah, Sylph magic was, by and large, the type of magic she used mostly in the anime. You know, being an elf and whatnot. Wow, I can just hover indefinitely, huh? Outside of areas where there's, you know, no ground. Sorry, I didn't read. I meant to read. I was trying to read the thing, you know. But you save, and you can massive afterimage because of Sylph. Oh, yeah, but yeah, save complete. You can save and recover at a statue of Marfa or Marfa. One of the goddesses. Ah, the wolf is back. I like the after images, they're cool looking. Level up! We are now level 2. Okay, and I see that our experience gauge is, you know, determined by how full the number is. You! Parn! Such a terrible name. Ah! Lelia? No, you're Carla. Okay, if I recall correctly from watching it, even though it was a little bit ago, Parn is technically the protagonist of Record of Lodoss War. And he is basically just the human fighter and stuff. And, yeah. He's the guy who Deedlit fell in love with. And Layla is a friend of another one of their party members. I don't quite remember the full connection of it with that, beyond her being a friend to one of them. But she was also possessed by a spirit inside a crown, named Carla. Lost, are you? High Elf. I know what you desire. You wish to follow after that knight, yes? If you wish to be together with your knight, then swear your loyalty to me. Swear your loyalty to me. Swear it on your very soul. Then your wish shall be granted. Loyalty to you? No way. Out of my way. You fool. Had you sworn loyalty to me, you would have avoided further trials. All right then. Soon one more lost soul shall arrive. Let us see which of you has their wish granted first. How ominous. Trials. And no, I don't remember what their actual voices sounded like. Ooh, we got an imp spear. The imp spear is more agile and stronger. Sorry, I should be reading that. The rapier. Deedlit's old trusty sword. A heavy club used by goblins. A long spear used by imps, also called a trident. Ooh. Okay, I'm not sure what... Oh, hello again. Not sure what that is, but I don't want to risk it, so we're not going to go through there to the left, because why not? There's another one. Hold the A button and press the direction button to fly to higher places, i.e. do that higher hover thing that they were talking about. We can attack on diagonals as well. That's going to both be awesome and hinder me greatly. Should probably be cautious of secret rooms. Oh, okay. You must know the exit to leave the spirit world. So this is our teleport room. Whee! I can only fly so high. Since you can't breathe underwater, you'll drown if submerged for too long. Okay. More goblins. Well, geez, this is going so far. I want to know what's in the other direction now. You know, my usual issue with all these kinds of things. Ow, ow, took damage. Okay, yes, I can't go through those. That was entirely my fault. I forgot that was, that was right there. So what's this way? I cannot cross because we have a blue padlock in the way. Probably magically sealed and whatnot. So I just did my usual thing of unintentionally going the correct way the first time. Oh, imp. I wonder if we heal up when we level up. Probably not, because that's not usually a thing in this style of game. That's a really cool effect, having the wind on the water, though. Might as well see what's this way, just because it's right up here. It is a statue. Good. Awesome. Fully healed and saved. I forgot you were up here. That's on me. The fact that the Sylph ability has no actual cost, as far as I can tell, makes that feel incredibly powerful. But that's probably what they meant you to do. I want that sword. Item get. Salamander, Spirit of Flame. Salamander, Spirit of Flame is at your command. Press right button to switch between Sylph and Salamander. It changes your cloak color, it looks like. Attacks with the same attribute as the spirit you're controlling will be absorbed. Absorbing the attack will restore your MP. Oh no. It's Ikaruga now. You can increase your spirit level up to 3 times instead of using the cubes obtained when defeating or attacking enemies. Getting hit will cause your spirit gauge to decrease, so it's also Cave Story. When controlling Sylph, fire cubes will appear, and when controlling Salamander, wind cubes will appear. The higher level spirit you control, the more powerful your attacks become. When controlling a level 3 spirit, you gradually regain health. Okay. So we switch to Salamander. Salamander, will you help me? How strange. This flame doesn't burn this in the forest. You can destroy ammunition barrels by controlling the spirit of flame. Right like that. And we can get this cool... Oh, it's a knife. It's not a sword. A light dagger for used by common soldiers, but it is still stronger than the imp spear. And faster. Stabby. Okay, so... Okay, I see now, yeah. So by controlling Salamander, we increase Sylph. And then we level Sylph up enough, and then doing the same with over as Sylph as well. Level up! We got level 2 stuff going on. You can destroy ammunition rails while controlling the Spirit of Flame. Yep, right like that. Bum, bum. Right, and with wolves being weak to fire. And you're weak to wind. No, you're not, but still. We can now heal with Sylph. Damn it. Okay, well, it's a blue lock. We can't do anything with that yet. Also blue lock. Spirit door. I guess I skipped a bunch of openings. I wasn't really paying attention. Busy killing. Yeah, so yeah, I power up myself in general with the more powerful spirit and stuff. Cubes appear when attacking or defeating enemies. Will increase your spirit level. Your spirit level is displayed as Deedlit's attack power. Awesome. Once the spirit level reaches 3 HP, it will recover gradually. Yep, these are the things which you're teaching me. But we also can't hover unless we got winged out. I decided, okay, so I can't actually go up there. We'll probably get a double jump at some point. That's a yellow lock. I mean, it's a metroidvania. A double jump is almost guaranteed. And so we haven't been down this way, which is a save point that we can travel through, which means there might be a boss on the other side. Okay. Cannot do anything with this yet. Might have something to do with that sandbag, but... Okay, so meat room is the only path we can take at the moment. We still have... Okay, we do still have all the after effects of... That's just in the orange. Ooh, our bow. Press B to hold your bow and release the button to shoot. MP is required to shoot arrows, and without MP you cannot fire. That's... interesting, but sure. Move left or right while holding B. Up or down to be used to aim. While holding your bow, use left or right while holding the right trigger will switch directions. Up and down can be used to aim slowly. Arrows can ricochet off of metal walls. Neat. Head back through here again. And we... Oh, that's what it is. You had to shoot the arrow through the rope. Arrows will ricochet off metal objects. You did explain that. never very good at this. There we go. You know, and it was if I was... No, it's well with Sylph. That was with Sylph. Anyway. There we go. Taking me a while to get a hang of it, but that's okay. So that's gonna open at some point. Ah, okay, so we can... I was wondering what this menu was. It makes sense that it's also the amount of... or the number of bows you'll get. Hi, Gargoyle. You are strong against fire, so I'm glad we had wind out. That is fire in and of itself. Different arrow. So close. Let's try there. A little higher. Or do I actually want to... Well, not there, clearly, but... Yeah, no, because that right. Oh, that did it. Cool. Allium Bident, which is a weapon. A double-bladed spear used by the hero Allium. Ah. It's a bident, not a trident. It's a little slower, but it is also longer than the knife, so I kind of like that. Swap to fire to get through here. Level down. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything for me. Can't go through here because we can't slide. Blue block. That's fine. We're fine. Alrighty, so then we drain, mess through the walls with a different color. You could do this style. Step on the switch to unlock the door. We have unlocked, possibly, I believe we might have, well, we unlocked that blue door at least. And I didn't get Will-O-Wisp.